Good morning, good morning. How are you all? Just wait a couple of seconds. I've learned over the last couple of days I've got to wait a couple of seconds because it's actually not live. You're live. We're building an audience for you. Thank you, Facebook. Okay, so today's topic is how to say no without feeling guilty. Before we start, press the timer. Here we go. Did pretty well yesterday. 5 minutes 45 I think I ended up, so we're getting there. All right, I'm just going to put my notes up here. So let's talk about saying no without feeling guilty. When you say, oh, yes, I'll help, or I'll help you do that, and then you walk away going, oh God, why did I just say that? I shouldn't have said that. I've got to rearrange my life to make this happen. That's what we're looking at, and we're looking at how saying no is actually going to empower you and keep you on track with living your life. I find that when people are saying yes to everything all the time, they're actually not living their life that they've set out to live. They're living it based on all of this other stuff that's going on in the background. So for example, here we go. Sure, I'll put in $50 for the gift for Steve. And then you go, who's Steve? I can't remember who Steve is. But there's this expectation that everybody should put in and buy in for the present. And then you start to feel guilty because everybody else did it, but you didn't do it. But hang on a second. When you look and investigate that, you go, I don't really know Steve. So a way to address that would be with the person that's asking for the invite. Well, thanks very much. I didn't know it was his birthday. Thanks for letting me know. I'm actually going to, I'm not going to put in for a present, but I'll drop by and wish him happy birthday. That is a position of empowerment for yourself. And it's also empowering for the other people because you know, everything's vibration. Everything is energetic vibration. If you start resentfully throwing in $50 to presents, you're then not giving the most of everything that you could possibly give. So the other one that I did it 1 year and realized that I had said yes and I really wanted to say no. So for years and years I contributed to the bake sale, if you like, at the school, and would say yes because I was excited and I liked to do that and it was a fun thing, and for the first couple of years it was fun. But then I started to realize that what I was saying I would do was overcommitting myself, and then all of the things I had planned in my life would be put on hold, and then I started to feel resentful about my contribution. So as soon as you start to feel resentful, I can make up words, resentful, frustrated, a bit annoyed, that's a sign for you to tune in and go, okay, why is it that I'm saying yes to this? It might be, I'm actually saying yes because everybody else is doing it and I haven't done it, and that makes me look really bad and I don't want to look really bad. You know, that's a whole self-worth issue. So this is an opportunity for you to recognize that voice that's happening in your head, step back a little bit and question yourself about why it is you are saying yes. Yeah, okay. The other one is, and it's not a way to get around it. I'm not looking at it from that place. This isn't a way to get around helping people, right? If people need help, you will know they need help and you will have a genuine connection to helping that person. I'm talking about when you say yes to something and immediately you have this feeling of, I wish I didn't say yes. So that's what we're talking about here today. There's, you know, sometimes we get phone calls from charity organisations that ring up and say, hi, Michelle, how are you today? Last year you donated to our cause for the Christmas appeal. And this year we're running it again and it's $50. And inside your tummy is this feeling of, oh, I know I did it last year, but I did it last year because I had the $50. This year I don't have the $50. But I better say yes because last year I did it. So start stopping yourself and pausing yourself. And a great way to get yourself to a pause while you're having a quick conversation like that is start with a compliment. So having the conversation with a guy from a charity organization, you could go, oh, hey Phil, you guys do such an incredible job and you should be really proud of all of the volunteers that you have that help you do this for the children at Christmas time. Saying that is actually giving your brain and your body the time to energetically shift what you're going to do next. So then you give your answer and you say, unfortunately this year I'm unable to commit to that. And thank you very much for your time. You know, this place, this is sincere, by the way, the world doesn't operate without volunteers. So thank you very much for your time. Keep going, keep up the good effort, and give me a call next year. So that's a way that you could go through and say no. And then as you're actually saying that, you can start to feel the energy shifting in your body, where you start, I think the first feeling is probably relief that you actually did it, and that you actually did say no, and you said it nicely, and you said it compassionately, and you said it sincerely. There goes the timer. So start saying no is staying true to you. Oh yeah. So saying no is staying true to you, to what you have planned into your life, to your priorities. So when you are feeling guilty around saying yes, like I said at the beginning here, it is about, there's a self-worth issue that you need to explore and dive deeper into. The other awesome thing is you have to say no sometimes to allow the room in your life for all of this good stuff to come in that you've been manifesting and creating. If you keep saying yes, 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 yes to all these things that really aren't aligned with you and not aligned with where you want to be going in your life, then you're chock full over here, and the universe or divine intelligence or source, whatever you want to call it, is going to go, whoa, she's too busy over there, let's leave her alone for a while. So make sure that you're connecting with what it is that you truly want and what your intention is for your life. And again, just so I'm clear, I'm not saying be a no woman or be a no man. Say yes when you feel you need to say yes, when it's right for you, not when it's right for other people, okay? And yeah, that's what I was finishing off with. I'm not talking about saying no to everything. There will be times when you know that there is a genuine need, when people are needing you, and you feel it rather than know it. So there you go. There's some ways that you can say no without feeling guilty. I hope that helps you, and we'll be back again at 5:55 tomorrow. If you've got any questions that you want me to, questions or topics that you want me to address, pop them in the video here, and I'll do that for you over the coming days. Bye for now.